Butterflies. Don't let someone else's immaturity pull you out of character. Greetings and blessings. Welcome in. We begin this reading with the Queen of Swords energy. This Queen of Swords energy, Queen of Swords energy, she's very intelligent. She's a great communicator, so she could be the type of person that is a writer. The Queen of Swords energy is someone who thinks clearly and logically. She's an energy of discernment. With her sword being here, she's an energy that enacts her boundaries when necessary. She's the type of energy that cuts through all of the BS, cuts through the noise, and gets straight and directly to the truth. And clarifying this energy, we have the energy of salty, which says bitter, angry, or petty. So this salty energy here being here, this is introducing the possibility that someone outside of you, or this could even be you, my collective, use your discernment as I stated. This is about someone who's viewing a situation through a lens of resentment, through the eyes of disappointment, anger, or some type of unresolved hurt. So, Spirit wants us to know that it's important for us not to make permanent decisions off any feelings that are just temporary. We can be angry and still use our wisdom at the same time, they can coexist. We can recognize that something or someone has hurt us without allowing that hurt to control the next move that we make. Discernment energy is not bitterness. This is knowing when to walk away and knowing that walking away does not require us to carry on any resentment past that situation. So, my butterfly, there could be a need here, or encouragement, I'd rather say, because these are all choices that we can make. So, we may be being encouraged in this moment to separate what actually happened from how we're currently feeling about what happened. Because someone may be trying to appear, emotionally detached when they're actually and truly carrying a whole lot underneath the surface. This Queen of Swords is energy is saying, tell ourselves the truth, but don't weaponize that truth. Boundaries can still be firm without being cruel. Silence can be discernment, but for us to make sure that silence isn't being used to punish anyone, because then that just turns it into emotional manipulation. And it's important for us to not allow somebody else's bitterness, not allow how somebody else feel to pull us out of character. Because we can stay grounded within our own truth, within our own wholeness, our emotional maturity. That energy can be tested. And that brings me to this energy underneath the bottom of the deck. That's the reason why I'm speaking about emotional maturity, because we have this King of Cups energy. This is all about emotional mastery, recognizing that you have deep feelings about a situation, but not letting those feelings control you. So when we're operating from a place of emotional maturity, yes, that energy might be tested. Yes, we may come up against, limitations, boundaries, and restrictions, or somebody, just trying to see if they can play us for a sucker, play us weak, play us slow. But that is their own emotional immaturity that's showing up, my butterflies. We don't have to match that energy to prove that we see it. Sometimes it's the most powerful thing that we can do. The most powerful way that we can respond to a situation is being able to say, I understand why I'm angry, but I'm not going to let that anger get the best of me. I ain't going to let that control how I respond to you, what you get up at me. This King of Cups underneath the deck, being the hidden truth energy, this is what's happening beneath the surface, whether you're recognizing it or not. This whole situation, everything that's been going on is creating an energy within you that you can master your emotions. And this King of Cups is saying that our true strength lies in feeling deeply, without becoming emotionally reckless. Now, yes, you could absolutely have every reason in the world, all legitimate reasons, to feel disappointed or upset about something. But Spirit wants us to make sure we're discerning and we ask ourselves if we're using that pain to gain clarity or we're using the clarity to justify the pain. Because there's a difference. This Queen of Swords is telling us to learn a lesson. Salty is saying, don't become that lesson though. Don't let this salty and bitter energy make us become the lesson. Because the hidden truth is that we're being asked to feel it, to process it, to master it, and to move accordingly. After we've done it, to move accordingly through it. And that's powerful, my butterflies. I want to leave us all with an affirmation, something that we could use to stay aligned with this energy, to choose for our best and highest good when encountering any type of energy that looks like we may be operating from a place of bitterness or anger or, from being petty. And this affirmation is going to be, I choose discernment over resentment. Because my butterflies, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than being, caught up in our emotions on a situation. This is an opportunity where we can set the intention to evolve. This is a metamorphosis moment where we can choose to move from, that Queen of Swords energy, from reacting to what hurt us, to this King of Cups energy, to mastering how we respond to it. My butterflies, I hope these messages have helped you to make the best possible decisions for your highest good. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to be of service because my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. So let's transform together. Welcome to your Metamorphosis Butterflies. And until next time, you all have a blessed, loved, and safe rest of your day.